So, Shaun, man, I know you held the torch yesterday.
I did.
How was that?
You know, it's so funny because I signed up to do it. And they're like, yeah, you'll run the torch, right? I'm like, yeah, for sure. You know, we'll put that on the schedule. And then I got there and I'm like, God, this is so special. I'm running the torch, the Olympic torch. You know, you think about the images of Muhammad Ali running it and people.
Right.
So yeah, I was pretty thrilled.
And I always thought, if I was holding that thing, you just got to be careful not to trip.
Yeah.
Did it cross your mind?
Yeah. I'm not much of a runner, so I was definitely like, yeah, it was good. I was focused.
Focused,
I was
locked in.
Yeah, I was very locked in.
And I know you're doing the opening ceremony tonight.
yeah,
Fortunately, the one here, we were talking about how they're going to have them all over.
Yeah.
But you're going to be talking for like 4 hours, man?
I'm on the spot. I'm in the booth. It's exciting, you know. I keep talking about how, you know, I competed here so many times at the Olympics, and now I'm on this side of it. I feel like I'm enjoying all the same excitement, festivities, all that, but I'm you know, not under the pressure to compete.
Right.
It's really nice.
Well, what are the athletes feeling tonight? I mean, I can imagine, aside from the excitement of being here, there's got to be going through like just a world of emotions.
Yeah. Well, look, opening ceremony is one of those things where, you know, just to become an Olympian, that's making history. You know what
absolutely.
I mean? Just to get to that point. The medal is this bonus on top of that. So tonight's the night I feel like all the athletes just kind of put away, you know, whatever's going to happen will happen. But tonight, like, we're going to enjoy this moment. You run out with the team.
Yeah.
Fireworks are going on. It's a special time.
Everybody's a winner tonight.
Yeah,
exactly.
for sure.
And you've competed in 5 Olympics.
5
right?
Olympics,
Dude,
yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah. Almost 6.
Almost 6.
I was 15. I almost made it. Yeah,
Wow,
so
at
I've been doing it.
15,
Yeah.
Unbelievable. How many have you been to, by the way, now?
I've been to a few now. I'm probably 3 summer games, and then this will be my first winter not competing. So
Wow.
it's a weird sort of nostalgic, you know, thing going on.
And of course, you competed in the 5, and you got 3 golds, which is incredible. Is the first one or the last one most special?
I think you nailed it. The both are pretty high up there. I'd say the first just because I didn't know what to expect. You know, I was 19. I won. My whole world changed. You know, I had huge red hair. I couldn't go anywhere. It was pretty wild back in the States. And then the last one for me was just this sort of farewell, like this goodbye tour. So everything had this kind of sparkle to it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the last time I'm going to be up here doing this. It's the last time I'm going to do that. Like, it's a special time.
You went out on the best note, man.
Yeah.
You mentioned the red hair and everything. Of course, the flying tomato was the best. I mean, do people still hit you with that?
Oh, for sure. Here it's Pomodoro.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's a Pomodoro.
You're the Pomodoro.
Hey, it's at the Pomodoro. So it's a special time, yeah.
That's crazy. And your last gold was 12 years after you won the first one, which is incredibly impressive because it's a young man's game, right?
It is.
It's really, and so is it just to a testament of like the way you take care of yourself, or because it's got to be, obviously injuries are very prevalent, or like Lindsey Vonn, exactly what she's going for. I'm sure you're going to be very relatable to what. What do you think she's feeling right now, man?
It's tough to say. You know, she's out of all of us. I mean, she's tough, and she's keep showing us how tough she is by continuing on. I mean, I've never competed with that kind of an injury before. I always took my time to heal, but I understand where she's at. She's like, well, this is probably it. I gotta just go for it. And you know, mentally, that's got to be jarring, physically jarring. But I don't know, have you seen her Instagram posts?
Yeah,
I
dude.
mean, she looked good. She
does
looked
look
strong.
good.
So I don't know. I was saying, like, I don't know the last time I remember an Olympic moment like that where somebody competed injured, but it was maybe Carrie Strug.
Carrie Strug's exactly what I was
the
going to
vault
think.
with the ankle.
They're
And
carrying her and everything.
so it could be one of those, I don't know, legendary moments. But either way, we'll be cheering her on. And that's the name of the game. It's like you got to push yourself as hard as you can to this limit and not too far to get injured, but you want to peak at the Olympics. And so there's been a lot of crashes. Chloe Kim, she hurt her shoulder in training for qualifying. And I got on the phone with her, and she was like, what do I do? I'm a little nervous. You know, I definitely wasn't expecting this crash. I had all this practice time scheduled. What do you think? Because I've been there before. And I'm like, hey, the road to the Olympics is never a straight one. There's twists, there's turns, there's upsets, there's things. But as long as you can kind of like be nimble and follow those, you know, instead of sitting there thinking like, oh, I should have had this practice time and now I'm, you know, like don't focus on what could have been. What's today? Like, get better, feel better, show up at the Olympics, you know what to do. So, yeah, a lot of our team is, you know, bumps and bruises, but we're here.
Well, that's the thing. You got to navigate it because you're training so hard, but at the same time, you know, you're sort of risking injury a little bit more, and so you want to be peaking it right at this moment.
Exactly, and there's some amazing qualifying events leading up, and, you know, it's been exciting. And so I'm doing the NBC stuff, which is so much fun, and we have an event, the Snow League, and they're a broadcast partner.
Yes.
So I was out in China doing our event, and now I'm here doing this. So I've had some practice getting ready for this. I'm excited.
Well, you mentioned the Snow League. I want to talk about that. You've got this like global winter sports team, and it's so cool. First of its kind. For those not familiar, tell me about it.
No, it's something I wish was around when I was competing. You know, there's just kind of this fragmented season, and like any traditional sport, you know, like the NBA or Major League Baseball, or UFC, F1, there's just a tour that you follow, and so we don't really have that in our sports. So I was like, we should create it. So I named it the Snow League, and this is our first season. We had 2 events so far. We're going for our 3rd in Aspen after the Olympics.
Awesome.
February 27th, 28th. So you got to check that out. But it's an exciting thing because, you know, these athletes, you know, just like any traditional athlete, they're out there, the injuries, the comebacks, the struggles. We just want to highlight those athletes, put them on a pedestal, and bring them to like the world's best resorts, the highest prize purse, equal pay for men and women. Really like, look, lead through example of what needs to happen in these sports. So it's been fun being the kind of, you know, now retired guy spearheading this for the next generation. And, you know, I got on the phone with a lot of these athletes. I'm like, hey, look, I've lived the life you've lived for the past 20 plus years. Like, let me help. Let me, you know, usher in this new era. So, yeah, a lot of our competitors are Olympians, so they're here competing, and you get points at our events that qualify you for the Olympics. So it's all working together. And, yeah, it's a cool
Kind of reminds me of like what Tony Hawk did.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Like when Tony started all that. You skated too,
I do skate, it doesn't get as much cred, but I did.
Yeah, you got the skate right there. What specific Winter Olympic events are you looking forward to? Any particular athletes?
Yeah, I mean, obviously Lindsey Vonn, Chloe Kim. There's a young snowboarder, Alessandro. He's incredible. Team USA. He just landed 2 triples in the last competition, which is, I tried one of these ages ago, put me in the hospital. We don't got to talk about it. But
wow.
He's doing 2 of them now in his run, so he's like one to watch. He could really hit the podium at this event. And then obviously the quad god.
Yeah.
I don't follow as much figure skating, but when you hear a name like that,
the quad is a great nickname.
Yeah. So I'm hyped to watch some of that, and I'm kind of just the guy on the scene. I'm going to try to get in a bobsled. I'm going to try to get Snoop Dogg on a snowboard. I'm trying to like enjoy this whole setup.
Try to get all
I want to do all of it,
I like it. And that's in retirement, it's officially that's it.
Yeah, no, I'm feeling pretty good about the decision, you know? Especially these cold days. I'm watching Lindsey Vonn getting it. I'm like, you get it, girl. I'm going to be here watching.
This is a fun phase right now, man.
Yeah,
hey,
it's good.
Couldn't have a better ambassador, brother.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Right on. Good to see you.